there, back for probably week 62 following LapBand surgery. Starting weight 272. I am currently sitting at 152.4, so I'm up about 3.4 pounds from where I really want to be, which is 149. So just got to work to get this 5 pounds off that I have gained because I am enjoying stuffing my face with food. So anyway, I went to Arizona. Things went better than I had anticipated there. Sorry, I don't want you guys seeing my dirty wall. So anyway, things went a little better than I had anticipated there from a food and exercise perspective. I was there for 2 weeks. I did only get to exercise, or I only made it a point to exercise about 5 times, and those were mostly on the weekends. My food was pretty good. I did, as far as carbs went, I did pretty well, though. Like, I am loving the peanut butter stuffed pretzels. My gosh, they're like the most amazing thing in the world. Oh, I mean, aside from honey roasted cashews, which I'm also eating my weight in, you know. So anyway, that's how it goes. I've been exercising. In fact, this week I went and worked out at the school while my son was at football practice. My oldest son and I went and we did like the bleachers at the football field, and then we went and we walked the track and kicked my butt. Oh my gosh, like I have hardly been able to walk this week because like literally like a 90-year-old woman, like I'm barely getting around because my calves are burning. Like even this morning when I was putting my foot like on the brake, and this is Friday, we exercised on Tuesday, we did these, and this is Friday, and so I was putting my foot on the brake and I'm like, oh, calf. Oh. So anyway, getting up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom has not been fun at all. So anyway, today's an exciting day. I'm going to, I have an interview with a company that I have just wanted to work for. Like, it would be my dream to work for them. It's only part-time because I do have my full-time position with the bank that I love, challenges me in every way. It's been extremely busy. We've got big projects going on, so the bank stuff is good, but I would love to have this part-time job. So I'm going to go and have my interview today, which is why I'm wearing 2 different earrings. Actually, I was trying to figure out like which one did I prefer, and really I love these gold earrings, but I think they might be a bit too much, you know, and my earrings are always too much anyway, but I think I'm going to go with these because they're a bit toned down. So anyway, I'm looking in the mirror, so anyway, I think that's what I'm going to go with, these earrings. So this week has been my husband's birthday. Well, one day was his birthday, you know. So today we decided to go out for breakfast. I wanted to take him to a place that we hadn't been to before. He loves biscuits and gravy, and really it's not a part of our life anymore. You know, it's got a lot of carbs in it and not much protein at all. So it's not something that I really eat. I'll take a bite of his if he gets it, you know. But so anyway, I looked on the menu beforehand to see like, do they have any other options, or maybe I could do like, because they have like all these special kind of biscuits and gravy. Like they have like the Aretha Franklin biscuits and gravy, or the Gloria Gaynor biscuits and gravy, or the anyway, they got all these kinds of biscuits and gravy that are themed, you know. So they also had something called a scramble on their menu, which was eggs, bacon, sausage, chives, and cheese. And it sounds like, ooh, Lindsay, that's kind of a lot of fat. And I mean, it is. It's a little fat. But fat and calories don't bother me or don't cause as much weight gain as carbs do for me. So it's better for me to focus on the carbs. And lately I have been focusing on the carbs. I've been focusing on putting them straight in my mouth. So I've been having a good time with the carbs lately. This week, I had the kids, you know, they're back to school and stuff this week. And I had bought some chips, you know, just like the individual sized chips, so we didn't have to separate them out. And I went ahead and I bought the name brand ones. And usually I buy just like our generic brand, like the H-E-B brand. But this week I was like, you know, I think I'll just buy the name brand. My youngest son is kind of picky when it comes to chips, and he likes a lot of those. And so I went ahead and bought them, brought them home. Then, I remembered why I don't buy the name brand anymore, because I eat them. I don't like the generic ones. None of those appeal to me because they're like barbecue and stuff, and I don't really like a barbecue chip, but the name brands have like, you know, Cool Ranch Doritos, which are my favorite. I love those flippin' chips. So, of course, what did I do? Well, I ate both bags that night. Like, don't normal people do that? Like, eat both bags of chips? Since then, I've also had 2 bags of Cheetos. Not so great. I haven't been eating chips because they've not been in the house. So, anyway, the next time that I buy chips, I will buy generic brand chips. I have not been drinking like wine or anything lately because I know that I gain weight from it, because I like the sweet wine that comes with 25 carbs a cup. because that's the way I do it. It's great stuff. So anyway, getting back to the biscuits and Groovy though, which was what the place was called where my husband and I went today for breakfast. They brought him out, he ordered biscuits and gravy, and they brought him out 3 small biscuits, right? There were 3 small biscuits kind of cut in half, and they had gravy and all the fixings on them. And they looked really good, but it wasn't a great big serving. Like, I think it was probably enough for a man, you know? I think for a woman, probably maybe 2 would have been good. And I had my scramble, which was just the eggs and stuff. But I'd commented to him, you know, a year and a half ago, we would have been so concerned with how this wasn't going to be enough food. You know, this, oh my gosh, are you sure? Maybe we should get another order of the biscuits because that's not going to be enough food for us. And I didn't even eat all of my eggs. Granted, it wasn't the most amazing thing I'd ever had in my life, so I don't know. It's not hard for me not to eat food that I don't love. It is hard for me not to eat food that I love, though. Like, it's really tough for me just to stop stuffing my mouth. So anyway, it's interesting the change that has come about, and the change just in the way that we eat as well as confidence. You know, this interview that I have today, it's a place that I have wanted to work for years and years and years, like have dreamt of working there. My mother and my sister have had conversations about it for years. You know, why don't you go do this? Why don't you try this? And I just didn't ever have the self-confidence to do it. Fear of rejection, you know, fear of rejection. And I was already rejecting myself, I think, because of my weight. And it pains me to say that as well, because, you know, I didn't want to think back then that there was a real problem with my weight, or that I had a problem with my weight. I enjoyed myself. I thought, you know, but looking back, I think that there was just so much of me pretending, you know, just pretending to feel this way, pretending to be this way. You know, sitting in the back and not saying anything because I didn't want to bring attention to myself. And that is something that has also changed. So anyway, I'm enjoying all of this change. I do need to get my weight back down, you know, 5 pounds, and I'll do that. I'll work on that this week, this coming week, I mean. Not to say that I'm not going to work on it this weekend, because I will. I'm going to really just focus on just getting it back down next week. So anyway, that's the update. Just really busy. I hope that this part-time gig works out. That would be incredible if it did. And, you know, just continue to work through change and work through self-confidence stuff as well, because it's kind of killer, you know. It's kind of killer. So anyway, I hope that you guys are doing very well, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.